Hi, everybody. Just thought I'd pop on here real quick and see if anybody is up late on a Friday night. We'll see if anybody pops in. I wanted to share some yarn with you. I'm being quiet because my son is in the next room. I want to share some yarn. This is what I got from Jimmy Bean's Wool. It came yesterday. That's Bean. Somebody's here. Anyway, Jimmy Bean's Wool was having this thing for I Love Yarn Day, which was the second Saturday of October. They were having this special. You got an O-Snap bag filled with 4 hanks of Malabrigo Rios, single lot or one of a kind. 4 Rios. Rios are normally like $16, I think. So I said, yes, please. What does Ola Joe say? Catch it. That's what Ola Joe says. Catch it. So I caught it. So I got it yesterday. And I had some hanks of Malabrigo Makita one of a kinds in my cart for at least a month. And I said to myself, why not? Where else can you get Makita for, how much was it? $12 or $13 a hank? Thank you. So what I have on top is the Makita. So I'm gonna save the bag for last. I don't want you to see it till I show it to you. I'm gonna save that for last. I was so excited, you guys, when this came. Oh my gosh. So the Makita, like I said, was, I think, 12. They still have some. $12 or $13 a hank. I hope you can hear me. So I'm going to show you what I got. And none of these have names. They all say single lot. They don't have colorways. That's showing up really blue, but it's teal. See, it says single lot. It's teal. The colors are showing up really weird. See if the light helps. Not really. So there's teal and dog hair and more dog hair. So there's teals and there's navy and there's speckles of like brown. Goober was snoring like he was sleeping, but he was wide awake. He was breathing like he was having breathing problems. Anyway, isn't that pretty? Dang, I like that color. Isn't that pretty? Teal. Teal. There's one. There's another one. Again, single lot. That's gorgeous. That's like burgundies and fuchsia, and there's some teal in there, and purples. That's beautiful. Oh, it smells so good. That's really pretty. Let's go. Let's go to bed. He's not ready. I'll bring him up if you're going to bed.
Yeah.
I'll bring him up.
Okay.
And then we have a tonal. And this is kind of like a taupe. I'm sure I could go through the colorways and figure out what each of these is. I know what one of them is. The one I haven't showed yet. I know pretty much what that one is, but this one, I want to say this is like Sandstorm or something. But isn't that pretty? And these are fingering weight, one single ply, 100% superwash merino, Makita, which is the little sister of Mecca. So it's nice to have a tonal. Actually, the color I told you I knew what it was, that's in the Rios. So that's coming here in a second. Bean, what do you have? Is that a bug? Did you find a beetle? No, that's a battery. You can't have a battery. Where'd you get that? You can't have that. You can't have a battery. Where'd you get a battery? Okay, this one, you guys, is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And my camera is not going to do it justice. On my screen, it's looking like just like blues and browns. That's what it looks like on my screen, but that's not what it is at all. This is basically blue and green. I mean, it's like, it's just gorgeous. Let me see if I turn this on. Oh, it's not plugged in. Darn it. Oh, there we go. Oh, that blew everything out, didn't it? It's still not showing up right. That's not true at all. This looks like brown. This is green. And this is blue. I'm turning that off. See, now it's got to adjust the color back. There we go. I don't know why the colors aren't showing up right. But it's blue and like a seaweed green. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, so that's all the Makita. Now for the Rios that came in the bag. I'll show you the bag last. Okay. See, I have these all laid out on my bed, so I shouldn't have done that because there's dog hair on my bed. This might be glazed carrot. I've never seen glazed carrot in person, but it's a very goldy. It's looking really light orange on the screen, but it's a very goldy orange. So I think this might be glazed carrot. This is the Rios single lot. So this came in, this was part of the special for I Love Yarn Day, which was the second Saturday of October. So there's one. And here's another tonal. Again, with the dog hair. I really shouldn't have laid it on my bed. I was just so excited to see it all. Darn it. I tried to pick all the hair off before I put it back. This is kind of a mushroom color. I don't know if I would call it taupe. I mean, it's similar to that, but this is more on the brown side, I think. This is more gray. But, you know, it's funny how two different colorways or two of the same colorways of Malabrigo on different bases can look different. So this could definitely be the same colorway. But that's nice. Okay, and then another tonal. This is probably, I think it's the colorway is either called denim or blue jeans. But it's definitely a blue jean color. And Rios is 210 yards. It says it's a 4-weight, but I think it's a really light 4. So that's why I ordered it, because I normally don't work with worsted. I would more call this a 3-weight than a worsted. I don't think it's worsted. The last one that I think I know the color. Here's my packing slip if it tells me. Yeah, the Makita were 13. And then the 4 Rios with the bag was 60, which is a good deal. Rios, I know, is at least $16 a piece. So basically you're getting yarn and a free bag. So here's the last of the Rios. And I believe this one is Anniversario. I'm pretty sure it is. It's just a bunch of different colors. Heavy on the red. And heavier on the dog hair. I hope Bean went up to go to bed with Sam. Here's another piece. Lots of hair. So that's the last of the Rios, number 4. So here is the Rios. Very nice. I'm so excited. I'm so glad I have them. I think maybe I might have one hank of Rios, because it's usually not something that I gravitate towards. And then I have the 4 Makita. This is, can you tell that's green? Because on the screen, it's not looking green. It looks brown. It's gorgeous. So that would go with that, actually. There's the 4 colors of the Makita. And now for the bag. And I didn't tell you what size the bag was. And when I talked about it before, I said it was probably about that size bag. That's about what size bag it is. It's actually a little bit bigger, I think, than I thought it was. But it's O-Snap. And we have dog hair in the bag. And then it's so cute because on the outside label, it says Yarniversary. your anniversary for Happy Yarn Day. 4 pockets inside. Four pockets. You can obviously see through it. And then it's got another zipper compartment in there. Nice snaps. Very nice. It's even got snaps on the sides, so if you need to expand it, you can. And then it's got this cute little handy dandy carry handle. You can just put it on your wrist and carry it. Beautiful color. Beautiful, beautiful color. Let's see. For the Love, Della Q is the brand. Della Q. And that's the bag that came with the Rios. So, don't we all need project bags? That'll be a nice bag to take along if I ever need it. And, it's got a handle there too if you need that. Isn't that nice? I think that's really nice. I think that was a really nice deal. $60 for 4. Let me just look up and see how much Malabrigo Rios is. Let's go to, I hear, I'll be right back. What are you chewing on? You're chewing on the back scratcher again. No. Matter of fact, let's get this out of here because you'll chew on that too. Let's get these out of here. As you break a glass. That over there. I can see you getting hold of that too. Okay, lay down. He was chewing on the back scratcher. I just bought these. So, okay, I was going to look up. Okay, on Webs, let's just see how much Malabrigo Rios is. Rios is $17. Now, what are you chewing on? What are you chewing on? You don't need to chew on anything. You just lay there and go to sleep. Go to sleep. He is such a chewer. Yeah, so $17 on Webs. Let's see how much it is on Jimmy Beans, which is where it came from. Malabrigo Rios. Their Rios is 18. So, hi Cindy. So 18 times 4 is more than 60, right? Hi Cindy. I was just showing my yarn that I got. So if you want to play it back later, you can. Oh gosh. I've been meaning to do a video showing the yarn that I got yesterday. So I just thought I'd jump on here live and do it this way instead. It's easier. I don't have to worry about editing and uploading. Right? So how was your day? What did you do today? And where are you? I'm in West Central Missouri, near Kansas City. Tuesday. What am I missing? Oh, What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm forgetting something, aren't I? Tuesday. What's Tuesday? Tuesday. Oh, okay. Yeah. You want me to bring it with me? I can bring it with me. I forgot all about that. I'm so glad you reminded me. Do you know what coffee shop we're going to? Oh, you got EFA yarn. Which one did you get? I love EFA yarn, but it's spendy. It's so spendy. Yeah, that's the only the oopsie skeins is a good way to get some of it. But even that's was it like $19? I think it's like $19 for an oopsie skein. I did that one time. She had a really nice sale that ran for, well, till she ran out. It ran for probably a month. 6 for through. Man. She was running a great sale for about a month. And so this is how she explained it. So when they mill the yarn, I guess they mill their own yarn. When they mill the yarn, sometimes they have extra, or maybe they don't mill it. Maybe they just take what's left over from certain yarns and combine the fibers. And they made this particular yarn in a bunch of different colors for $9. $9 a hank. It's not the softest yarn I've ever felt, but I looked it up and people use it to make shawls and, things like that. Oh, you did get some of those for $9? I bought a lot too. I bought way more than I should have, but I think I bought 3 of just about every color. Yeah, I bought a lot. Let me go make sure my dogs are okay. What are you eating? What are you eating? Oh my gosh, you got a pin? You have a death wish. This dog, he had a tea pen in his mouth. A tea pen. I bought a bunch too. He was just gnawing away at it. Yeah, it would have been poor puppy. That thing went through the roof of his mouth. So he chews on everything. No. Get over there and lay down. Yeah, you were going for the paper clip next. I swear, Sam just leaves all this stuff out. Lay down. Yeah, he needs something. He is 10 months old. One year can't get here soon enough because he's getting clipped. Next year, he's getting it. I can't wait. Man, Goober wasn't a handful at that age. Goober was nothing like this. Bean, no. Lay down. Come in here and lay down. You want to come in here and lay down? Come in here and lay down. Come here. Do you want to come in here? Do you want to come lay down in here? Come here. Got a nice comfy couch in here. Come in here and lay down. Come up here and lay down. That's Bean. You go sleep. Oh my gosh. Bean. Quit. He's got some skin issues. He chews on himself all the time. I don't know what's wrong. But I'm just going to wait until I'm just going to wait until I take him in to get his surgery, and they can give him the once over. But he's had skin issues almost since the day I got him. Yeah, we had ringworm. I think that's finally gone. Although I think he still has Bean. I think he still has a patch of missing hair on his right hip. But he had 2 spots on his front feet, one on each front foot, one on the knuckle, one on the side. Those spots took forever to go away. I bathed him, I don't know how many times, with medicated shampoo before they finally dried up. But he's always chewing on himself, and then he and Goober play so hard. He's got a scratch on his chest. I'm not kidding. This long on his chest. I don't know what those 2 dogs were doing, but when they play hard. Excuse me. Goober is almost 3. He's the best dog. Best dog ever. He's never really been a problem. He's laid back. He's real low energy. This one is super high energy. But I found him on Nextdoor. And if you're on Nextdoor, you probably saw it too. This guy posted like 3 times over a 6-month period to rehome him. And I just felt so bad for him. So I went and got him, and I'm kind of wishing I hadn't, but now he's mine, so I have no desire to start over, even though I miss having a puppy. I don't know what I was thinking, Cindy, getting this dog. Well, I got him to be a companion for Goober because, I just sit in the house all day, and I just thought Goober needed a playmate because he just seems so bored all the time. And he's too big for me to go walk. He's 80 pounds. So I thought, we need to get him a playmate. Well, they're playmates. Oh, man. And how old is Katie? What kind of dog is she? Oh, it sounds like Katie is. Has Katie passed on? Border Collie, she passed when she was almost 15. That's a long time for a Border Collie. That's a good long life for a Border Collie. Those are smart dogs. Those are very smart dogs. Very trainable. Still, almost 14. That's still a long time. Aww. Yeah, my dogs are my shadow too. They follow me all day long when they're inside. Of course, it's a small house, so that's not hard to do. But they love being outside. I just wish they wouldn't dig big holes in my yard and fence fight with the neighbor's dog. There's been fence fighting going on, so I'm hoping once I neuter him, that may come to an end because it's a male bulldog, the bigger, well, the medium-sized bulldog, not the short, the medium-sized bulldog. And I think he's not neutered either. So he's been causing. There was no problem before Bean came along. Goober wouldn't have any problem at all. So it must be the two unneutered dogs are sharing some aggression. I never wanted a digger or a jumper, and now I've got a digger. And Bean is teaching Goober how to dig. So my backyard's pretty good size. And the back third of it is like a 45-degree angle. Yeah. They did a number on the lilies that were planted up there. This was my first year in this house. I just moved here last December. Oh, your kids have a jumper? Oh, yeah. The neighbors next door, they have to keep their dog on a cable because he's a jumper. Of course, he's a nice dog. He would come over and play with Goober all the time. I didn't mind that before Bean came along. As a matter of fact, we offered to adopt that dog, but she wasn't having it. So she's mad at us because now she has to cable her dog. I didn't have to do this before you all moved in. Well, he was still jumping the fence before we moved in. There was just no other dogs to contend with before we were here. So that's not fun, having not so nice neighbors and dogs that are aggressive at the fence. That's no good. Not too happy about that. Oh yeah, she's lovely. Yeah. Just lovely. She don't like me, that's for sure. What's not to like? So your EFA yarn is coming tomorrow? Yeah, you're lucky. Well, I've got one good neighbor on one side, but of course, the worst neighbor on this whole block has to be right next to me. The rest of the block, everybody keeps to themselves. No problems at all. Oh, it showed up today. Oh, you got a mystery bag from Thriss. Well, that'll be exciting. I've never ordered her yarn before. I have no business ordering any more yarn at all. Nope. No business. I went into my yarn room today. And I laid in bed last night feeling a little convicted about my yarn stash and how much of this yarn I'm actually not going to use. So today I went in there, actually tonight, I went in there with a box and I just started putting my cotton yarn in there. I won't use it. I just won't use it. So I've got a box about yay wide, yay tall. Put it on Facebook to just sell the whole lot of cotton. I won't use it. I'm keeping some Pima cotton just so I have Pima cotton, but I don't gravitate towards the heavier yarns. And you can't make a shawl with cotton. So what am I going to make with it? I don't want to make washcloths. A friend of my sister's has commissioned me to make washcloths. She even bought the yarn. It's still sitting upstairs. I'm not doing it. I don't feel compelled to work with heavy yarn. I'm just not. I don't know why I took on the project. She wants me to make, she bought, how many skeins did she buy? I want to say she bought 6 full-size skeins of that workhorse cotton. I can't remember what it is. And I've made one. I've not made any more. And I feel bad. I do feel bad about it. But, you live and learn. I don't mind that it's rough to work with. I just don't like working with that weight. I don't like working with that weight. The roughness doesn't really bother me. Although I can't sit and work with it for hours like I can fingering weight yarn. But, I need to get on the ball and do those for her because she bought the yarn. She bought it. So I need to make it. And she wants them. She's a very particular person. She wants them a particular size. So if they're not all exactly the same size, she's not going to be happy. And she'll make sure that I know that she's not happy. So there's that too. They have to be, what'd she tell me? 7.5 by 8 or 8 by 8. I can work with any weight. I don't mind a good bulky weight. I'm not drawn to it like I am fingering weight yarn. I'm just not drawn to it. That's not the first yarn I reach for if I want to make a project. Yeah, it makes it hard. Because I should be getting that project done for her. I'm going to have to do it. But I've been focused on my daughter's having a baby in January. So I've been focused on making things for the baby. Yeah, it is. And when you're first starting out, you don't know what those preferences are going to be. They develop over time. I had no idea. Thank you. It's my third grandchild. So, yeah, her shower is Sunday. So I'll be going to that. So, and now my sister wants me to make her some ballerina slippers, ballet slippers. They're called ballet style slippers. Um, so I'll have that. And then another sister wants me to make her a sweater shawl, which I've already started. Oh, here's the slipper. It's got these little chains. I know it's hard to see with this one. It's got the chains in the front. So I made that one to test this yarn. Yeah, it's easy pattern. It's very easy, but it rides very low on your foot. So it wouldn't work for somebody with really wide foot, I don't think. It's just for cuteness. I don't even think it would really keep your foot warm. Of course, I could use a heavier yarn, I suppose. Oh. Oh, he's sleeping. And then Goober's sleeping on the couch out there. That's nice. That's true. Could wear socks under them. That's a good idea. Like a little pair of white footies or something. That's a good idea. But yeah, so my older sister wants a pair, and then she's wanting me to make her extra ones to give as Christmas gifts. So, I told her that means I have to have foot measurements, because this particular pattern goes by the measurement of your foot instead of the shoe size. So, I whipped this one up in like an hour. It took no time at all. I don't think I like that yarn for it because you can't really see the detail. Yeah, I don't really care for that particular yarn color. What are you working on right now, Cindy? Are you working on anything at the moment? Do you have plans for that EFA yarn? I am in the middle of a rectangular wrap and bulky yarn and a cocoon cardigan for my granddaughter. How old is your granddaughter? And who's the wrap for? I like full-size shawls. I have one shawlette. I think I might donate it. Maybe. She's 5.5. The wrap is for you. Mm. Whose pattern is the wrap? I would have never thought about making a wrap in a bulky yarn. I would have never thought of that. Using a boucle, variegated. So just doing single crochet with a P-hook. Boucle yarn. Ooh. Is that like homespun? I don't like homespun. Of course, maybe with a P-hook, homespun wouldn't be so bad. Similar to homespun. Yeah, I had homespun a long time ago. I tried to work with it, and it's so pretty. But no, not for me. What are you doing up so late anyway, Cindy? Yeah, lately I've been getting to bed probably around 11 o'clock. I've been getting used to going to bed earlier than I used to be, like a night owl and up till 1 or 2 in the morning, but that was when my son was working second shift. So now he works first shift, so I'm back on his schedule. So I'm usually in bed by 11:30, up around 9. I'm going to go ahead and show you my favorite of the yarns I got. And you tell me what color you see, because I don't see the colors as they are. What color do you see? This is gorgeous. And it does not look on my screen like it does in real life. It's beautiful. I love this yarn. Dark green, light green, and a medium. Oh, so you're seeing two colors. Okay. That's on my screen. The green looks brown. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you know what? I might take this with me to Knit Crate or Knit Crate, Knit Craft, and see if I can identify the colorway and get more, because this would make a really pretty escape shawl. Have you seen me talk about the escape shawl? Hi, Lisa Reen. Off work at 10, so yep, still up. It all looks blue on my screen. It's blues and greens, and this green is like my favorite green. It's like a seaweed green. It's gorgeous. Know what, Cindy? The Knit Craft? You don't know about Knit Craft? Oh, the escape shawl. Not heard of the shawl. The escape. I don't have it down here with me, or I would show it to you. It is the most beautiful shawl I've ever seen in my life. I'm on a mission to get everybody that likes to make shawls to make it. It's gorgeous. And the pattern, if you go to the Malabrigo website and look up the pattern, the yarn that she used, it's called Indonesia, but it's blues and greens like this, but it's other colors too. And in her photo of the shawl, it looks like peacock feathers. It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful shawl I've ever seen in my life. And I stand by that. Maybe I'll bring it with me on Tuesday and show it to you. I've got, do I have 2 finished? I think I have 2 finished. Yes. Okay. I have 2 finished, and I've got 2 on the hook. I love green and purple. Those are my 2 favorite colors. Yarnsmith's Lagoon DK on my hook, color 01 greens. I've not heard of Yarnsmith. Yeah, that yarn would be really pretty with that escape shawl. And I would need, this is 420 yards. I would need at least 1 more of these. This would make a beautiful, beautiful escape shawl. Gorgeous. It's Wool Warehouses. Oh, house yarn name. I've never bought from them. I've heard good things about them. Isn't it gorgeous? Now you see why I was drawn to it. It's beautiful. Doesn't it look like a peacock? I think it looks like peacock feathers. But I believe it says in the pattern that it's Indonesia. It's called Escape, the Escape shawl. It's a Malabry. It's on the Malabry. No, it's actually on Ravelry. It's on Ravelry. And I want to say it is an $8 pattern, but it's worth every penny. If you like to make shawls, Lisa, it's worth every penny. It does. So someday I'm going to make it in that Indonesia yarn. It's beautiful. But I made the first one I made all in the same yarn, and it has stellina in it, so it's sparkly. The second one I made with 2 colors. I did the single crochet rows in, I believe, the solid color, and then I did the Catherine's wheel row in a variegated, and that's beautiful too. It's really pretty. A couple of my friends have made one of their own. And it's easy. It's just time consuming because it's all single crochet. You should look it up, Lisa. Escape shawl on Ravelry. It's beautiful. It's really, really pretty. Yeah, my friend on here, Joyce, she made one. She made one before I did. Or we were making them at the same time. She finished hers first. So Joyce made one. Bernadine with How the Hook Turns, she's made one. My friend here locally that lives in Kearney, she made one and gave it to her mother. You don't have to wear it that way. You wear it in the front. You don't have to wear it to keep you warm. You wear it as an accessory. Just put the point in the front and you drape it around on the sides. You don't have to wear it like an old lady shawl. So yeah, you could still wear a triangular shawl. No, Lisa, it's really it does keep your interest because you only have four rows of single crochet in the back loop, and then you have the next 2 rows are your Catherine's wheel, and between the Catherine's wheel you're stitching into both stitches with a single crochet. It keeps your interest surprisingly well. For me it did. Enough that I've made 2 and I've got 2 more on my hook. Speak of the devil, there's Joyce. Joyce, we were just talking about the escape shawl and how you made the first one. It really wouldn't bore you, Lisa. I don't think it would. You should look at it. Yeah, I made my sister one. She's real petite. I made her one, and she wears it. She ties it around her waist. But yeah, wear the point in the front. You can wear it off to the side. There's all kinds of different ways you can style a shawl. You finished yours first, though, Joyce. You finished yours first. I'm still working on that beanie, by the way. And with my own yarn, because I want to make sure before I start it on yours, I want to make sure that I can do it from start to finish without any hiccups. Plus, this particular pattern is not a messy bun hat. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to finish it so that it can be a messy bun hat. But I've got like 30 rows, about 30 rows left before I can attach it and then start. Well, I don't want to give too much away. I hope so, because it's a cool hat. It's a cool design. It's a really cool cool design. I should probably get your package tomorrow. I don't know when you'll get mine, probably tomorrow. And then I got to measure my foot for you. Did you measure your head for me? If your head's about the same size as mine, that'll really help because I can just see how it fits me. I think I have a 20-inch head. Oh, good. Good. You want to see one of the yarns I just got, Joyce? Do you want to see it? I won't bore you guys with all of them again because I showed them all at the very beginning. Unless you want to see them, I can show you if you want to see them. But this was an order. She wants to see it. Okay. Let me double check my yarn. Yes. Okay. So I placed this order from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and they were having a sale, a special for I Love Yarn Day, which is the second Saturday of October. And their special was you buy what's the brand again? What's the brand? I don't remember. Where's the thing? I don't know. Anyway, it's an O snap bag. So you get an O snap bag with 4 hanks of Malabrigo Rios, one of a kind. 21 inches. Okay. Delicue. Thank you, Cindy. Oh snap, with 4 hanks of Rios. And I don't normally gravitate toward Rios, but I thought for $60, that's how much it was. $60, I get a bag and 4 surprise hanks of Rios. Yes, please. So I added that to my cart, and what do you know? I already had 4 hanks of one-of-a-kind Malabrigo Makita in my cart that I've had there for like a month, hemming and hawing about. So I went and checked out, and I got the Makita, and I got the Rios, and I got the bag, and I just got it yesterday. And I didn't just have the, desire to make a video. So that's why I'm doing it live. It's just easier. So let me show you the yarn. This one's my favorite. And apparently it's coming over the screen in true colors, because on my screen, it's looking like blue and brown, but it's not blue and brown. I wonder, no, I don't know why it looks like that. Maybe my resolution isn't so good, but that's my favorite. It's blue and green. And, it's single lot Makita, so it's, isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I wish I knew what the colorway was. I want to get more because it's beautiful. So I got that. And then I got that. I love speckles. And this is another Makita. One of a kind, single lot. Speckles, teal. Are you seeing teal? And dog hair. Are you seeing teal? Because on the screen it looks blue, but it's definitely a teal. So I got that. And then like a taupe. Yeah, light teal. There's taupe. I love Makita. And I got this because I want to compare it to Madeline Tosh Merino Light, because it's basically the same thing. Single ply, fingering weight. This is like my favorite. No teal seen by me. Yeah, well, sorry, Lisa, but it's teal. Oh, and the last Makita is another speckle. Well, it's got speckles in it, but it's a little more solid than the other one. But this one's gorgeous too. These are 420 yards of the Makita. Beautiful, beautiful. Plum, yeah. Dark purples. There's some blue in there. Some teal, speckle. Beautiful. I love it. So that's the 4 Makita. And then here's the Rios. So that's like blue jeans. I think that's probably the colorway name. So again, the single lot Rios. Oh, love it. Love it, love it. And then I think this is glazed carrot, I think. A very goldy orange. Again, single lot Rios. I've not made anything with Rios. To me, it's not a worsted. I think it's more of a DK. I think it is. And I think this is Anniversario. All kinds of colors. There's red, and there's blue, and there's purple, and there's green, and there's some yellow. Beautiful reds. Blues and indigos, purples. Yeah, that's nice. And the last one is another tonal. This is more of a gray taupey. This is my favorite brand of yarn. Malabrigo is my favorite. It was my first love when I ventured into the world of silky or into superwash merino. It was my first love. So, of course, it's going to be Malabrigo, my favorite. All right, and then here's the bag. Okay, Lisa, thanks for stopping in. You're welcome. Thanks for popping in. Isn't that a neat bag? Snaps. Even got snaps on the side to expand the sides. And a carry handle here. And a carry handle here. Nice. Isn't that nice? So basically, I got the yarn in a free bag. But, you know, their yarn is $18 for Rios. So I got a good deal on the Rios at $15 a piece instead of $18. Oh, next year they'll have something equally good. Just remember the second Saturday of October. No outside pocket, Joyce, but there is an inside pocket. Actually, there's 4 inside pockets and 1 zipper compartment on the inside. Nothing on the outside. And then each short side has a pocket. So 2, 4, 6 pockets and a zipper compartment all on the inside. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. Where's that going to be, Joyce? You've probably already told me. My glasses are wearing a spot on my ear. I've had this little bump before. Yeah, it's not on this side. That's irritating. Now watch. Watch me break my glasses. Oh, I think I just straightened it. Well, maybe not. In Pomona at the Fairplex. Is Pomona in California? I got a bump in the top of my ear. I don't know what that is. I had the same thing inside my left ear. 47 miles from my house. That's not bad. That's a quick trip. Of course, maybe an hour. Are you going with anybody? Or are you going by yourself? I've been to one fiber fair. One. And I walked out of there without buying a thing. Mainly because it wasn't in the budget, which is sad. So I'll have to keep it in mind for next year. But you know what? I have a hard time paying full price for anything, even if it's yarn. Just for the sake of buying it. I have a hard time. Clearance is my favorite word. So I was walking around there trying to find real bargains, and you don't really go to a craft fair to find bargains. Going by myself this year, but I'm going to meet up with at least one crafter. Oh, good. Ooh. Ooh. Cindy, what did you mean, mine too? I'm going to have to be going to bed here pretty soon. I'm surprised I'm still on here. Oh, clearance. Yeah. I hate paying full price for anything. There are some things I will pay full price for, but for the most part, I got to buy it on sale. And that doesn't necessarily mean all sales are priced decently. Go to your local Joann's, you'll see that. I have prices in my mind for what I'll pay for whatever that thing is. And if it's more, I won't buy it. Like there's a yarn at Joann's that I want. I've bought one ball of it because I had a 40% off coupon. I think right now they're offering a 60% off coupon, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just look at Joann's coupons, shall we? I think last time I looked, they had a 60% off. Nope, it's 40. Oh, wait a minute. 50, 60. Yep. Expires the 19th. Oh, that's today. Well, that's a bummer. They'll have new ones. They'll reinstate it. Let me show you the yarn I want. I've got one ball of that. I want more of it. And that might even be the color I bought. There's some beautiful colors in here. Beautiful colors. I want that really bad. But I'm not going to pay for a donut of yarn, 200 and some odd yards. I don't want to pay more than $7 for it. All right, Cindy, I think I'm going to go too. I'm sitting here yawning. Oh gosh. Yawning. My bed's sounding really good right now. I love good deal. Some vendors have fair prices. I love to check out the dyers and yarn bases. I'll take some patterns for quantities. That's a good plan. That's a good plan. I wish I was in California, Joyce. I'd go with you. I would love that. I would love that. All right. I'm going to sign off then for now, everybody. Thanks for popping in. And Cindy, I guess I'll see you on Tuesday. Text me with where we're going to have coffee at. I'd be happy to drive. That's a long way for me to drive to go to a fiber festival. That's a long way. But maybe we can plan it next year. Maybe. I could fly. I will. I always do, Joyce. I always sleep well. You sleep well also. And we'll touch base tomorrow. I've got kind of a busy day tomorrow, don't I? Not really. Just early in the day, I'm a little bit busy, but I'm sure I'll get your package tomorrow. You'll probably get mine, and we can go from there. So I'll talk to everybody soon. And Cindy, I'll see you on Tuesday. All right. Everybody have a good weekend and a good rest of your evening. Sleep well, everybody. Take care. And thank you for joining me. We'll talk to you soon. Good night. Good night.